Well, let's get you updated here on our grain trade, shall we? I'm Marlin, Bohling, your tour guide to the ag commodities. Let's take a look at our corn market. We had some sizable gains to begin the day, and those markets are kind of easing back right now. Let's take a look at our quotes provided by bar chart. On December corn, we're now only a quarter of a cent higher at $5.79 1/4. So now we're about 7 cents off of our earlier high of the day. Now in the soybean trade today, we have January currently 7 cents higher at $12.55 1/2. So they're hanging right in there, even though it is off of its earlier high by about 5 1/2 or 6 cents right now. Don't forget, we did not have any overnight export sales this morning. Okay, on the wheat in Chicago, December 2 lower at $7.95 1/4. That's off of its overnight high of $8.07, so we have dropped back about 12 cents now. So everything backing up in the grain trade after a strong open. We have December KC wheat 3 3/4 lower at $8.02 3/4 per bushel. In Minneapolis, December is now trading 4 3/4 higher at $10.80 1/4, but it's off of its earlier high by roughly about 6 cents or so. In the cotton market, here you go with December now down 197 points. And we're at 117.87, and that has come off of its high of the day by nearly 400 points already. Kind of a very choppy session going on in the cotton market here. Oats trade today, December is still 3 cents higher at $7.53 3/4, but compare that to the overnight high of $7.79 1/2, and we are off of that by 25 cents right now. So that's a big turnaround there too. Well, I want to go to the phone and bring in Ben Hushon. He's with the mill. He's based in Whitehall, Maryland, and we love talking about conditions in that part of the country there. Ben, are they finishing up with harvest yet, or do they have a ways to go yet?
Good morning, Marlin. We have a ways to go yet. When we talked last Tuesday, we were wet in this area, had just had a heavy rain. Some of the combines were starting to get back in the field Thursday afternoon. We woke up Friday to drizzle, which then turned into heavy rain, got another 2 inches, had some more on Sunday. I found a couple of combines in the field yesterday afternoon and right back to another rainy day. So harvest has pretty much come to a standstill. Of course, the good news, Marlin, out of that is soil temperatures are still at 60. The small grain and cover crop have really gotten off to a great start.
Well, since you're an ag supplier, I always like to check in with you. What's the latest information that you have regarding fertilizer and chemical supplies for next year?
Why did you have to ask that question?
I had to.
You are spot on. That is almost the first concern, and it is. It's a real concern, and there's several different concerns out of it. Of course, the first concern is price. You can pretty much assume everything has doubled, and in some cases on its way to tripling from where it was last year, and in the fertilizer market. And on availability, that's still a moving target. There's some concern on the liquid nitrogen side. Some folks have big concerns, others concerns. And of course, chemistry, that's an ever-moving target with all the material that has to come in from China and India. So that could be a half-hour show, Marlin, if you wanted it to be.
We may have to do that. All right. Well, Ben, thank you for talking with us this morning, and best of luck to you and everybody there. Ben Hushon of the mill in Whitehall, Maryland. Appreciate that update. We'll pause right here. We'll come back and take a look at livestock trade next.